Today we're going to go over how to implement instant intervention into your Google form. You'll need, of course, a Google form with your questions, which most of you use already, and then also a video of some sort. In math, I know they've used their homework help videos to embed in these. I use lecture videos that I had in the classroom. So I'm going to start with an example. I just pulled an exit slip from one of my U.S. history classes, and I have a lecture video that I will use clips of to help provide that intervention or that review. So it's always good, of course, to have the first name, last name, class period so you can sort your data. A huge key to using this intervention step in your exit slip is going to be everything needs a section. So from question 1, that's going to be my first section. And then I put my question in that section. I'm going to show you the steps first, then I'll demonstrate after that. So I have question 1 section, I have my question within that section, and I have typed in the answers and put in the answer key and assign the point. Then we're going to click go to section based on answer. So if students answered Detroit, they are going to go to the section 3 review that I have made. So it's good to make all of your sections first and then assign this step. If they answer St. Louis, they will also go to 3 to review because that is incorrect. Now the correct answer is Harlem, and if the students answer Harlem, they go to the next section with the new question, which will be question 2, but section 4, because I've embedded a review section there in between this question. You want to make this question required so students have to answer it. So section 3 review is going to apply to that question about the capital of African American culture in the 20s. So what we've made is a review section. We put our directions here. Watch the first 3 minutes of this video to review the answer. After watching the video clip, answer the new question below. So I put in the video link from my YouTube. We just copied and pasted it, from the share button here. Put that video link there. But then I ask a new question that is similar to the first. Sometimes I just restate those questions. You can do a different type of questions. For example, here I did a short answer instead of a multiple choice. And this is just for me so that they know I've got to watch the video. I'm going to have to answer this question again. So this question you do not want to make required or assign points to because students who got it right are skipping this section. So if they don't answer it, they'll count them off on the end with the points. So not required and no points. Now I'll demonstrate how we did that. Question 2 here, we have our review section. I'm going to skip down to question 4 because that's where I'm going to put in my review section. So question 4 has its own section. I'm going to click the question and hit the new section button, and we're going to title this review question 4. Alright, we are going to put in the directions here. Once I see the jazz question, we are going to put in our directions in our video link. So again, I go to my YouTube channel, I just copy the share link, and I put that below. Then I add a question. Again, I like to ask the question maybe in a different format just to make sure they have got the correct answer the second go around. So I make that a short answer. Again, don't make that required, don't assign a point because some students will skip this. Now that I've got section 8 in my question 4 review, I go back up to question 4, I click on the answer key, make sure my question's answered correctly, and then I hit those 3 little dots right there, go to section based on answer. So if they choose A, which is correct, they will go to the next question, which will be question 5. If they answer it incorrectly, I want them to go to review question 4. And I like to label my sections with what questions their review is for, just so when I'm picking here, it's a lot easier. Alright, so for this part, we will not do a review for section 5 just for the sake of time here. And we will go ahead and look at what this looks like for a student. All right, so you would type in your information, and we'll just go ahead and answer these so that we can go next to the next section. The unofficial capital of African American culture, we're going to guess the wrong answer so that you guys can see what it takes you to. So they're going to take you straight to the review. Students can click on the video link. They can watch the first 3 minutes of this video just like it says, and then they have the correct answer. They then go to the next question, which is question 2. If you answer that incorrectly, it's going to take you to review for question 2 and 3. Now, I would probably put this for question 3 as well because they're hitting the same topics, and you put in your answer and go from there. Now, if they answer it correctly, it will just take them to the next question. So that is how you implement instant intervention, instant review for your students. And of course, you know, it is for the students who need it. The students who don't will go on to the next question. If you need any help creating one of these, just let me know and I will be glad to help. Thanks for listening.